welcome to Top Model Talk Show with your girl, Miss Denisha, baby. And I am super excited because I am bringing on a special guest today that has been working with me for probably about almost 3 years now, has it been?
About 3 years,
About 3 years or so. And she started off with me behind the scenes.
Yes.
Dressing me.
Went from, it was Fashionopolis with Grant Whitaker.
Yes.
Was one of the dressers, met you. Decided I was like, oh my God, this is an amazing woman. Love her personality. Just no holds bars, take no prisoners. And I was like, I would love to work with you sometime. I would love to assist you. I would love to style you. Anything that you can and will teach me, I'm here for it. And I just want the whole experience. So I would really love the opportunity. And I got the opportunity.
Absolutely.
I really enjoyed it.
Yes. And we found we both Leos.
We're both Leos. So our personalities work. There were moments where we were just like, okay, this is a lot of energy for us, but we're going to make it work. We're going to keep going. And so I think it paired us really well together.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So Brittany started off, like I said, dressing me behind the scenes. Then she became my assistant.
Yes.
Because I do fashion fundraisers every year annually. Yes. And so she was my assistant on that. And when I say assistant, baby, she's on top of it. She is on top of it.
I burned a lot of calories. I did a lot. It was a full-on workout. It really was. It was running back and forth, texting, calling, wrangling people, and just making sure everybody was doing what you wanted them to do. Everything that I know, even if you weren't around, you expected them to do.
Exactly, yes. And I can trust
that brand.
And I can trust that. And that's why I love working with Brittany.
I appreciate that.
And the reason why she's on today is because we just did a photo shoot where she styled the models. And so she styled Skella. And tell us, one of the models wore this particular coat.
Yes.
And it was for a look that the photographer wanted the model to look kind of somewhat of a Ralph Lauren, kind of a classic look. Mm-hmm. So why did you pick this particular jacket for that model?
So the reason I picked the jacket for this model, honestly, is because working with the photographer said that she wanted to keep it more monochromatic, yes, but also if I could bring in more white tones, given that the model was a woman of color, I was like, all right, well, white looks good on everybody, but it makes our skin pop, so why not?
Yeah.
So I went with that, and I really like the idea of just a nice creamy look. It looks professional, it looks beautiful, it looks sexy. You kind of just get a full whole run of
yes.
I'm such a sucker for black lapels. I love black
that
lapels.
as well.
Yes, they're my favorite. If I could pull off the look, I would totally do it. One day I might just keep this for me.
Okay.
Well, in my size.
Okay, so that's another question. As a stylist, do you pull a lot from your own personal wardrobe, or do you actually shop a lot? Do you find yourself buying a lot of things and then saying, oh, I want to keep this? Or do you find yourself, kind of bargain shopping and then returning things? Like, how does a stylist mind work?
So it's pretty much everything that you said. It's a combination of all of it. So really what I do is, if I'm given a mood board, if I have access to creating my own mood board, I will do that.
Let's explain what a mood board is.
So with the
didn't
mood
mean to
board,
color out, but I wanted you to know because you received a mood board from me,
yes.
which I received from the photographer for the photo shoot that we did today. Okay, earlier today. So explain, what is a mood board?
So the whole point of a mood board and having a mood board is basically overall general style, the vibe, the sense that you want to get from the photo. When you look at a photo, no matter what it is, it could be a billboard, it could be advertising, you get a specific idea and concept in mind. And so the whole point and just overall concept of a mood board is coming together and the colors that you want to use, the inspiration behind it, the makeup, the hair, the jewelry, that all plays a part into fashion.
Exactly.
And the mood board that I got was, like you said, very Ralph Lauren inspired, and she chose monochrome, and I just wanted to pull that forward. So doing that, working with a woman of color, mixing in a little bit of my own stuff to answer your question.
Yes, exactly, yes.
So I do go shopping. I shop in malls. I shop consignment.
Who doesn't want a job that they can go shopping, right?
Honestly, yes. Yes, it was a lot of me power walking and then people casually walking and enjoying their time in the mall where I'm like, nah, I'm hauling. Let's go. It's time to go.
Yeah.
I've got 6 more stores. So it is a little bit of everything that you said. I do shop in my own wardrobe. I do shop for myself on the side.
Yeah.
A little bit. While I was shopping for this experience, I found a really gorgeous outfit that I myself am going to try out a couple of times. But I think my overall personality, my overall style is what also plays into some of the inspiration that I do. And so a lot of what I do when I'm shopping is, what would I wear? Okay, that is something I really enjoy. Yes, that's great. But is that fashionable? That's going to go back to my mood board. Does that work with the model's build and her body and the overall idea and the concept behind it? And so from there, for me, I was like, oh, I really love black lapels. I know that looks great on my skin. All right, okay. Will that work for the model?
Correct. And so you have to always go back to what's going to work for the client and the model based on the mood board that you receive. Now, you told me today that you liked what you wear because it's kind of what is it called?
Quirky. It's This is Reptar. This is
Okay.
Reptar. It's a nod to the nostalgia.
What did you call it though? What is your style today?
I laid back casual. This is
Okay.
it's a little nerdy. It's a little bit of a nod to the nostalgia, and it's relaxed. It's more something that I can wear on shoots. As much as I would love to just be full out glam on any shoots, it's not practical.
But she popped with the earrings though.
So,
You
yeah.
brought the earrings to it. Yeah. They have a little bit of glam
with
to
the
it.
accessories.
Yeah, the accessories
It's
brought
one
the glam.
area where I'm like, all right, I don't care what I'm wearing, but my accessories will be bold.
I love
Subtly
it.
or just in general. So I really, really enjoyed these bug earrings. You don't really see them often. Actually, it was based on, I believe, Gucci.
Okay.
So these were inspired.
They're great. Those earrings are popping.
I
If you can
really
see what
like
I see. So this is Brittany, my stylist, my assistant. I want you to know that when you are a model, an aspiring model in the business, which you have worked with tons of models.
Yes.
There is always going to be a team surrounding you and working with you. Tell me, what is some of your biggest, I would say, not so much of a negative, but kind of your don't do as a model? And what are your biggest, okay, this is what models need to do when it comes to a stylist getting them ready for a photo shoot or even a fashion show? Because you dressed me for a fashion show, for Fashionopolis. So.
Yeah. And that was honestly, it was one of the greatest things about working with you, just to kind of, I will answer this question, is that you were so used to the dynamic of go, this is what needs to happen next. And there was even some times you were like, do you have the next outfit? Are you ready? Are you prepared for me? And I'm like, I don't know.
Hey,
don't make me questions.
Okay,
but
don't make me think I'm
she's
me
not. I
backstage.
was just really nervous. I second guessed myself all the time. And so the minute I was like, yes, I have it. And then the minute you asked, I was like, do I? Yes, I do. Yes. You were just double checking.
I loved you styling me. I'm gonna be honest. I really did backstage.
It was a great vibe. I really enjoyed it. But to answer your question, working with models, I would say some things that aren't my favorite are the models who you're so into being behind the scenes and having fun that you're not doing
your job, right?
You're not doing your job. I get it. You can have fun. You can relax. You need to snack. You need to eat, hydrate, all of that. That's all important. But if you're just chilling out on the sidelines and I'd already called you twice or people were looking for you or you're not paying attention to when the producer is like, all right, cool, it's time for the models to line up. By designer. It's like, hey, was this the look that you were supposed to be in? Why are you casually just hanging out in the designer's look? This will get wrinkled. They spent hours and hours and hours of their time putting together this look and you're just sitting in it.
Exactly.
Like, no, if you're going to do that, chill in your, not, I wouldn't say regular clothes, but whatever you're wearing as a base underneath or something comfy and casual that you can wear that you can easily
once you're in
slip
the clothes,
off.
is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Once you're in the clothes for your booking,
I don't want this.
fashion show, exactly.
I don't want this.
Yeah. You need to stand. Basically.
Just stand up and work with what you have, because otherwise you're wrinkling the clothes that some stylists took forever to steam. Or
how long did it take for you to steam our clothes today?
Not really that long. So luckily,
because you styled 3 models today.
I styled 3 models, and there was, if I remember correctly, like six outfits. So 6 outfits. So I prepped the clothes the night before. So that's what I did to help myself out. I made sure whatever wrinkles I could get out, I was able to get out, and then I folded them nice and neatly in the storage bin that I used to bring all the clothes here. And so it took probably, like, in between helping out and different stuff like that, I think probably 45 minutes.
About 45 minutes to steam about 6 outfits. Was that 6 outfits per model?
No, it was 6 outfits per model. It was 1 outfit for 1 model, and then I had a backup outfit for her just in case something didn't work out with it. So it was like, I had 2 outfits paired for each model, and that was the base idea that we were going off of.
Because we were scheduled for 1 look per girl. So about 3 looks per girl is what you kind of prepared for, you prepped for. Got it. So that's why you had a total of 6 outfits.
Yeah.
So again, preparation is always key. And then, so that's kind of what you say that's not your favorite. So what are the things that you say models should do, and how should they come prepared for a stylist to be on their, favorite team? Like for a stylist to like the model,
I mean, I'm always down for a positive attitude. I very much vibe off anyone's energy. Obviously, after working with you for so long, you always came in so happy and so positive.
I love what
always
I do.
With a smile. Even when you were stressed, you're like, I'm still smiling through this. My teeth are flawless. I look amazing. We're gonna do this.
Keep it on push. Yes.
Yes. She kept going, and it's just like, all right, if Miss Denisha can do it, I can do it. Let's keep going. I may not be smiling because obviously I'm focused on whatever it is that I'm doing at the moment, trying to get you ready or whatever model else is ready. But positive attitude definitely. I don't have time for you to be negative or be upset. Well, I do have time for it, but it's just prioritize what's going on. If you have something that's really important and you need to deal with it, all right, that's fine. Communicate that. But positive attitudes are very, very important in the business. Being prepared, we just said that, but that's always really, really important. I want makeup. I want, like, in the one big thing, obviously, in terms of models, I would say makeup across the board, because not everybody's going to have your makeup color.
We ran into that today, actually.
Yeah.
We ran into that where the photographer kind of wanted the makeup to be a little bit toned down than what the makeup artist had done. But our makeup artist had a hard stop today, and we were kind of running overtime. So the makeup artist left as her time was done, but then the model had absolutely nothing, no makeup. And what I teach in my modeling boot camps is to bring a small makeup kit always. Bring a little bit of backup, bring hair, because you never know if a makeup artist gets sick and can't show up. So preparation is key. Yes. The other thing I want to mention, which I'm not sure if you recall, but having a makeup mask. I have my makeup mask.
Yes.
When we work together, I always have that, so when you're changing clothes, you don't get makeup on the clothes.
Yes, that is honestly a stylist's biggest fear, is that when they are buying clothes or they are getting clothes, whether it's from their wardrobe or from stores, from wherever it is, if they have to return it, they can't return it with stains on it.
Yeah.
And then that's money out of their pocket. That's money from their wardrobe. We all know how makeup works. If you wear it, honestly, it's hard to get out without doing an entire deep clean on them. Like the garment
and we ran into that also before. Yeah. We've also ran into that before. I remember an incident where we kind of ran into that, and then the makeup was kind of on the clothes, and then the model did, suggest that she could buy it.
Right.
But that's something we don't want to happen.
We don't want you or anyone else to have to buy the clothes. Yes, I buy the clothes because that is my job. That is what I am supposed to do. But there should
our job is to keep them clean.
But our job, is to keep them clean and maintain them, make sure they stay pristine and beautiful, they look great, and that if I need to, return them to the store like nothing ever happened.
Yes, exactly.
Like, hey,
that's the trick.
Yeah.
That's a stylist trick.
Yes. Nothing ever happened to this. I just changed my mind on it, or this served its purpose. I was a personal shopper. This one didn't make the cut. There you go. Or whatever. Just be honest about it.
We're going to end on that note because we can't tell you all of our secrets today. We don't have all the time. But Brittany, thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm going to be honest. Stylists sometimes have accidents. Okay?
I had a burn from the steamer. We're not going to, just be careful. If you're steaming your own garbage, be careful. Because obviously you will give yourself a burn and then it hurts all day and then you're just like, well, it's too late. So you kind of heard the story of our day in a snippet. Okay? Yes. Bye, you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you learned a little bit about working with a stylist. And I'm your girl, Miss Denisha, on Top on a Talk Show. If you learned something today and you like our vibe, hey. Subscribe. Bye.